What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000, back in the place to be, and welcome back to Naruto Online and the show about absolutely nothing, the chase and chat and the chatting and the chasing and all that good stuff. A show where I just talk about things that are going on in the game. No script, nothing. Just the only script is the chase. So first things first, hospital roof. Where the heck is the hospital roof? Hospital. Probably at the hospital. So anyway, so last week, we didn't sign up for the Great Ninja War. Like, if you take a look at our group, take a look at Great Ninja War, you will not see us on the list because last week we didn't even register for the Great Ninja War. So we're finally back into the Great Ninja War this week. So hopefully, I'll be able to bring you guys some footage of the Great Ninja War, taking place tonight, Saturday. So we'll get that going. As usual, I'm always using different teams just for giggles, just to test them out. So we have Tsunade, we have Karin, Orochimaru, and then I have Wind Ninja as my main. I've been just kind of switching. Wind is actually pretty cool. I don't think I have all of the ninjas required to make it work really well, but I'll keep an open mind for Wind once I get some different ninjas, and we'll see. I'm probably gonna go back to Earth. I actually liked Earth quite a bit more than I even liked Water. So Earth might be my primary main. But you know, a lot of people have been asking which main is like the best main, and I don't think there is a best. I think it just depends on all of the RNG that you've been the victim of, or the beneficiary of, depending on what your RNG was. Like, let's say you got a gold summon that was really good, then you should probably build a team around that gold summon. Or if you have a team that's really good, you should probably build around that team. Don't really build around the main, because the main is easily swapped around. Everything else isn't. So build your team based on your summons, build your team based on the rare ninjas that you have, and build your team on your favorite ninjas. Don't really worry so much about the main. The main will work. You will be able to make your main fit. I pretty much guarantee it. So that's that. All right, so let's go get Kimimaro. So what else is going on in the world? So yes, of course, we do have class change. So as you can see, as far as class change goes, there's my water main, got Crimson Fist, and then of course we have Breeze Dancer. Once I get level 72, I get to unlock another one, and then again at level 78. The last class I open will be Lightning, because I don't really care. I don't really care about Lightning at all. I'll pick up Fire next. It's pretty decent, right? You get to switch to any class once a day for free, and if you need to change more than that, which you really shouldn't have to change more than once a day. You do have to pay some ingots for it, but I just don't see a situation where you need to change constantly throughout the day. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. So that's that. Hey, Kimmy, what's going on, buddy? I've seen you. I'm walking around as Chio for no reason whatsoever, just because. Another really cool thing, and I see this complaint all the time. A lot of people, like, on the forums are like, man, give us some good ninjas for free. Why can't we have any good ninjas for free? And it's kind of crazy to me that I was shocked, to be honest with you. I thought for sure you would have to pay for the 3 signing, like Tsunade, Orochimaru, and Jiraiya, but you get them all for free in this game. All 3 of them you get for free, and I'm like, dude, those are good ninjas right there. You get plenty of good ninjas for free, so it's kind of crazy. You also get actually, let's just go take a look at that wall. Finish these guys off, would you? Look at that. I like the fact that she has a 10-hit chase. It actually makes it a lot easier to build combos with her, because you can just set her up as a 10-hit chase and then have your double summon kind of fill in the blanks for you. So, but we're not going to talk about that in this video. I'll probably make a second video talking about double chase pets, summons, whatever you want to call it. But if you look at the elite instance here, you get really good ninjas here at the level 70. You get Orochimaru here. So once you defeat this stage right here, you'll get Orochimaru 3-star. You get Jiraiya here, and then you get bootleg Hashirama here. And I think on this last one, this is where you got is this where you got Tsunade? You might have gotten her in a different area. I'm not sure, but you also get Tsunade for free as well. So I think that's pretty fair. I think that's pretty awesome. I think that's pretty fair. We're gonna go for Chio, because Great Ninja War Neji is actually legit. Great Ninja War Neji is really, really awesome. You're in the desert of the hot sand, so here we go, Chio. You're not really dressed for the desert, but that's fine. So anyway, lastly, well not lastly, because I don't know if that's gonna be lastly. Let's just keep on going. Hanzo attacks. I love this event, by the way. It's a lot of fun. It really sparked everybody's like strategy side because this event could have went really bad, right? They could have made this event so focused on being like DPS checks and being like this big HP sponge of an event, but they made everyone have everybody attacks. They only do 1 damage apiece, so that allowed free players, that allowed pay to win players to actually be challenged by something, because no matter how powerful you were, you could only do 1 damage per hit. So that really kind of got everybody's like creative juices flowing. I got super hype. Trying to just create different teams in order to do this. So I really like I like the fact that they did this. Will all the events be like this? Probably not. There probably will be an event that is more focused on, you know, DPS checks and just having really HP spongy enemies and things like that. But this first one, Hanzo attacks, I think they did a really good job on it. Is really hard for them to balance an event like that for free players and people that are paying quite a bit of money and challenge both of them. They nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. Let's take these guys out of here. So I'm definitely gonna try to find a way to force Orochimaru onto my team just because he's awesome. I know this isn't the I don't know, the Trader one is the other one, I believe. This is the Sanin one. I know that one's a little bit better because he can resurrect people multiple times. So the first resurrect gives you the first Hokage, and then the second resurrect gives you the second Hokage. So that's pretty freaking awesome. But this one's no slouch either. He's actually pretty good as well, and I just love his animations. I think Orochimaru is probably one of the cooler design antagonists of all time. Yeah, I said it, of all time. Like, to take away his arms and like make his primary method of attack like pulling weapons out of his mouth and snakes. I think that's such a cool concept. They did a really good job about that. So there goes Chio. Thank you very much. So what else is going on in the world of Naruto Online? That actually pretty much covers it, to be honest with you. We'll take a look at our ninjas here. We'll take a look at battle power. So as far as battle power goes, I am not quite there just yet. Level 11 to level 12. I'm still on rank 1 like most people here. Common threads, man. It's gonna take a lot of threads to keep going up in ranks here, but you know what? It's a marathon, not a sprint. We don't need to have all this stuff tomorrow. So that's fine. Wind Ninja actually looks pretty cool. When she's in Battle Armor 9, she looks pretty decked out. So that's actually pretty awesome. Kind of disappointed that none of this shows up in combat. I do understand there is another clothing system that allows you to change your look inside combat, but why do they call this battle armor? This should have just been like town armor or something, and then the other one would be called battle armor. You would think that would make more sense, but I guess not. As far as my friends list, and why am I talking about my friends list? This is something that I wanted to kind of I didn't want to make a video just for this, but you gotta stay on top of this friends list thing, man. You gotta make sure you delete people that are no longer playing. As bad as it is, you only have 150 friends that you can have on your list. So you need to make sure that you keep nothing but active people here on your list here, because it'll just be better for you. So make sure that stays consistent here. Let's go back to town, and then we'll go through my current ninjas, and that'll be the end of the chasing chat. Not a lot of stuff is going on at the moment. Let's take a look at rankings real quick. Who am I? Breeze Dancer. I'm still, oh wow, Breeze Dancer. I'm number 5. Yeah, number 5 and number 4 really close. And then the top 3, and number 1, Troublesome. 28,000 battle power. Yeah, I'll never ever have that title. That's just never going to happen. Troublesome is also our number 1 most powerful ninja on our team, along with Toki and Decoy as well. So that's that. And then when you kind of look from this point on, Oblivion, Beji, I believe, I'm not sure if he's in our guild or not. Genova, nah. Well, a lot of the people, I was going to say a lot more than that, but several of the people are all in Uchiha, our group, so that's actually pretty cool. Ninja Battle, this is something I just don't really care too much about. Really kind of interesting that Troublesome, who has the most power on the server, doesn't have the best ninja team. So Decoy, who is number 3, actually has the best ranked PvP team. So that's actually pretty interesting. Actually, Troublesome is pretty pretty low down here considering. So that's pretty interesting. Sage, World, Battlefield. I AFK this all the time. I just AFK this. If you beat me in this, it's because I was eating a sandwich. I was having a margarita. I was not worried about it at all. Survival trial, I don't really care too much about this. I'm getting better at survival. I finally got a team that is a little bit more hands off, so it's not bothering me as much. So that's that. World boss, another thing that I'm only there if I am like so bored and I'm stuck at my computer and I just have nothing else to do. So that's the only time I really participate in World Boss. Like I said in a previous video, they really need to set this up so we can just auto run you to the boss. I know that kind of takes out a lot of the... I mean, really, it doesn't take away anything because all we're doing is clicking one time and going to the boss. Let us just AFK that because it just sucks sitting there watching your death animation, looking at a respawn timer, going from there, whatever. Yeah. Who gives out roses? Who are the people giving out 242 roses? That's what I want to know. That'll never be me. Like I said earlier, Uchiha, nowhere to be found here on the Great Ninja War. As far as power, we're still up there #1, and as far as activity, which is the thing that I care about the most, activity rate is extremely high. Our group leader is really good, and our officers are really good at just making sure that everybody is playing the game. And if you're not playing the game, you gotta go. You just gotta go. No offense, but you gotta go. Last but not least, strong approaching, which is once again this has to be a translation mishap. Strong approaching, like what does that even mean? Like maybe call it raids. I don't know. Anything but strong approaching to me doesn't really make a lot of sense. I know a strong boss is approaching, but it just weird. Has to be a translation error, or I could be wrong. Man, this I had no idea that people would be able to do difficult mode as fast as they could. I'm all doing it the right way. I'm all doing like the easy one to get all my basic cloths. Then I moved up to normal just to make sure I could do it. Now I'm moving up to difficult. I was all doing it in order. Everybody else has jumped ahead. They're like, what are you doing, FG? You don't have to do it that way. But I only have one more use this week, so we'll use it on a difficult, and then I'll record a video for the difficult one. I'm not sure which main I'm going to use. It might be wind, since I've already done water on easy, I've done normal on earth, so I probably will do difficult on wind just to kind of switch it up. And then next week we'll do difficult on earth, difficult on water, and then we'll do difficult on fire most likely if I can get to level 72. I should be able to get to level 72 in a week, but it is very slow going. So that is gonna cover it for today's Chase and Chat. We'll do a little ninja breakdown of my characters that I have so far and kind of their status, and that'll end it. So main character, of course. These are all the basic ones I've had before. Who's new? Let's just kind of go over the new people here. Orochimaru, like I said, 100% free. I'm shocked. People told me that if you play a Chinese browser game, they're gonna rip you off at every corner. And I'm just, maybe I'm blind, maybe I'm in a bubble because I like the game so much, but I feel like they've been really fair with what they've given us, and they've been really fair at not like being in your face every moment, every day. Give us money, give us money, give us money. You absolutely can spend a lot of money, but I don't feel like they have been really like hardcore in your face here. Great Ninja War Neji, he is great. Like, I like this one. The really cool thing about this one is that his chase also has acupuncture with it as well. That is huge. So you can actually have 2 interrupts with this guy here. You can use the mystery, manually target whoever you want to kill, and then you can use another one of your teammates' mystery abilities to start a chase so that he acupunctures someone else. So you can get double interrupts, or you can have an interrupt this turn and an interrupt next turn without having to wait for that cooldown. And this actually works really good with Wind Ninja because she can reset cooldowns. So Great Ninja War Neji, man, he's legit. I probably will use him. There goes Jiraiya, once again, 100% free. He has like the little Playboy Sasuke thing going on. Increase a certain ninja attribute of Jiraiya to each female ninja in the team. So that kind of limits you a little bit. You really want to kind of pair him with other female ninjas, but it's not a deal breaker. And I will have a video showing off the trio here with Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Orochimaru. All right, so we have Choji. Why am I talking about him? We've had him before. We've had him before many, many times. And that's it. I think that's all for all the new additions to my roster. As far as what I'm working on Sound Ninjas, man. I got to get my Sound Ninjas. So I've started sweeping for Kidimaru. Almost there. How many? 8 more fragments. Almost there. I'm looking forward to seeing how I can make them work. Who else? I have... No, I'm not really working on him. Those are just... I just got those by accident. I definitely got these Toby fragments on accident. There's no way I went out of my way for Toby fragments. Windblade. How did I get Windblade fragments? That was during the event. I really want Shizune, but man, you can't get her at all. Seal Treasure. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. We'll have to wait on you another day. But other than that, that's pretty much it. We got very, very close to getting poor man's Hashirama. Very, very poor man's Hashirama. But, you know, you still got that option. And that's it. That's all I got so far. That's all I'm really working on. Once I get those guys, I'm going to really focus on starring them up for the most part. But yeah, that's it. Once again, guys, my name is FG3000. Thank you so much for tuning in to the show about absolutely nothing, the Chase and Chat. And I'll see you next video. Later.